Hello everyone, this is Fleur, and today I'm about to show you the mods that I'm using in my gameplay for Infant. So let's get started. So the first mod I'm using is named Dream Light. So you click on your computer, the caregiver just click on the computer and you just have this menus with different type of stories, and you have the Dream Light that you can buy there, and you have, I think, 5 stories. And then you have the Dreamlight in your inventory, and you can click on it to have different type of option, and you can place it anywhere you want. I'll just place it right there. Once I've placed it, I've tried to use it when my sim, like the infant was in the bed, but it wasn't working. I believe. I've tried many times, but it didn't work. So you just have to act as an infant, and you just have to click on it. And you're gonna have different type of stories option that you can choose. So it's just like this is what she's doing. She's getting to the dream light, and she's listening to the story. It's cute. So you have different type of stories. Sorry, it's all in French. I have downloaded the French version for some reason. And you just have to go to each page, and then that's it. You get a cute modlet, and yeah, that's basically it. And another thing, you can use it as the book version. For example, the caregiver can just use it as a book and read it to the infant, which I think is really nice. This work for infant, for kids, and for toddlers, I believe. So she's like Annie is like listening. So I think it's nice. I thought it was a good mood till I realized they were using AI. So if you're not comfortable with the use of AI, I don't really recommend. So the next mod I'm about to show you is Precious Moment by Plum Lace. So this mod is used for parents. It's more like for toddlers and infants, so they can teach the kids how to count to 10, how to practice ABC. They can also offer emotional support. They can teach animal sounds. They can also read parenting blog. So this is a very useful mod, I think. And I feel like it's a bit realistic. I really like it. You get a cute modlet at the end. So basically, the infant is going to lay down for some second. Yeah, and then you get this cute modlet for both parents or caregiver and for the infant. So that's quite nice. So about functional object, I'm using the Baby Step Infant Activity Walker by SIMS. So for it to be functional, this require having the pads growing together, and the infant must have the pearl to stand milestone to use it. So you just have to click on it as an infant and you get this cute interaction. This interaction is just so cute. Look at this. Aww. Another mod I use, it's from Hydra. It's from the Beer and Cute Nursery set. So the infant can use it to play with toys. And it's just so cute. Look at that. I'm gonna link to item that I use for this cute interaction. So the next mod I'm about to show you is the lap reading for infant and reading while infant nap and laps by Shim Katu. It's a very useful mod. You just have to click on the pie menu and you will get um, the friendly and activities section, and you can choose different type of nap lab reading for infant. So I'll just click on it. So I guess Mira will just pick up Annie and go somewhere to read something. She's a bit slow. Okay, so then she gets to a room and she's gonna read something to Annie, and they're both gonna get different type of buff, and I think this is great. I love this mod. It's really simple, not very difficult to understand. You just have to find a way to lie down. And it's so cute. So the next mod is also by SIMS. So it's sleep with infant. You just have to click on the bed and the caregiver will take the infant and they will sleep. It's just so cute. Another mod that is very useful is the medical care mod by Grumpy Mods. So you can bring your infant to the doctor, you can bring your infant to get vaccinated, you can bring your infant to the hospital, and you can make an appointment with a doctor, like a doctor can come into your home. So it's a cool mood, I really recommend it. And then you will get this message in the SIM data that this SIM is vaccinated, so you will get less sick. So the next mod I'm about to show you that I use a lot is the pediatric illness and injury mod by Lorena Mods. So with this mod you can call a pediatrician and he can come into your house and you can ask him question. But before that, this is important that you greet him, so you're gonna have to choose this interaction in the pie menu. And then you're gonna click on the pie menu and select ask to check and select the infant or the kids that you want to check, and then you're gonna give his diagnosis, and that's pretty much it. You can ask questions about nutrition, about vaccines, but that's mostly it. I think it's great. It makes it very realistic, I think. Last but not least is the Invisible High Share by SIMS. So there's 7 invisible high share for infants and toddlers. So you can basically make the toddler or the infant sit anywhere you want. So those items are in the build mode, so you just have to buy it and put it on, for example, a chair, a bed, or a table. It's just very practical, I think. So this is the last one. I lied, but it's the functional pacifier by SIMS. I will love this mod. I feel like it make it really realistic. And it works for infant and toddlers. So I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope my accent wasn't too bad. And see you later for the next video. Bye!